What's up guys, FearSpartans here. In today's video we're going to be discussing how Call of Duty Modern Warfare is the most played Call of Duty amongst all the current gen Call of Duties on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And this is kind of surprising to people, especially the more hardcore players who don't really enjoy this game because it's so easy to camp and they're trying to rush around like me, and it's really hard to get kills when you're rushing around when you die in like 2 shots. So we're going to be talking about that today, and I just kind of want to give my reasons why and whether that's good or bad for Call of Duty in particular. And so the reason why is because there's such a large casual player base in this game. Without a doubt, a lot of players have bought this game that have either not played Call of Duty in a long time, like they haven't played since Xbox 360 or PS3 days, or they're just a casual gamer and they saw Modern Warfare and they're like, oh, this game looks good, and they've heard good things about it, especially with the campaign being really good, and they see that Spec Ops is back. It seems like an actual modern shooter compared to a lot of other Call of Duty games that don't seem very realistic at all. And on top of that, with there being casual players and old school Call of Duty players being brought back, Call of Duty this year probably did a really good job of taking away some Battlefield players with the addition of Ground War. Ground War, even though it's not exactly the same as Battlefield, and the hardcore Battlefield fans would tell me that, it's pretty similar, and it's just a large-scale battle with more realistic military aspects that a lot of people enjoy as gamers, and it just appeals to them because Call of Duty this year has really good gunplay. Like that's probably something that everyone can agree on with this year's Call of Duty. This year's Call of Duty has the best gunplay and just feel probably about any Call of Duty ever, which is really nice, and I hope that that can continue in the future. But I also don't want to see campers, so hopefully they can fix some other gameplay aspects. But if they can just keep this gunplay element in every other Call of Duty from here on out, that'd be awesome. And so, yeah, just a lot of casual players are enjoying this game. Like personally, like my friends who have not played since the 360 days bought this game, and not only did they buy this game, they bought the Battle Pass, which I'm absolutely shocked because I could barely get one of my friends to buy PlayStation Plus to play Fortnite with, and for him to just buy Modern Warfare and the Battle Pass was kind of crazy to me. And so just imagine that, but on a lot wider scale in terms of just the overall gaming space. Kind of crazy. And on top of that, they did a really good year this year with the PC version. I see so many PC players, a lot more than I was expecting to see whenever I go into crossplay. I was not expecting to see so many PC players, and I know a lot of them are just using controller attached to their PC, but there's still a lot more PC players than I was initially expecting. I didn't really expect that for a Call of Duty game. And Call of Duty has done a great job of advertising this year. Whether it just be through Twitch streams or it just being regular advertising on TV. This game has been marketed really well, and it really is shown with how many players are just playing this game. And that's good for Call of Duty because this is the first time that I can actually say that there's new players in Call of Duty. I feel like Call of Duty's been obviously a 10-year plus game, so there's really not a lot of new players that have been added, but still, I mean, there's definitely more players this year that are new than probably any other year since at least Call of Duty Ghosts, I'd say. And that's good for Call of Duty because I mean it's pretty much maxed out now. I don't really see that they could do anything else in future years that's going to bring in new players, unless they're just new players into the world of gaming, which at this point it's kind of rare. You're either going to buy Call of Duty now or you're not. So hopefully they don't continue to appeal to casual players, because you're just not going to get any more casual players than you did this year with Modern Warfare. The question is, will this game last though? Black Ops 3 might not have had an initial super high player count, but Black Ops 3 lasted for 3 years without a doubt, and then after 3 years it went free to play on PlayStation. So even then it's probably has a very high player base, a thriving community too. So I don't know if Modern Warfare will be able to do that, just because it's such a casual game. The hardcore players are leaving for the next Call of Duty instantly. Hardcore players are going to want Black Ops 5, be able to move around. Will the casual players be able to play for 3 years a lot of people played Black Ops 3 for 3 years. I honestly don't think so, and that's why I don't think that they should just appeal to casual players every year, because at some point those casual players are going to leave. They're going to leave for Fortnite. If another Fortnite comes around or something, they're just going to leave for that. So I think in the future, Call of Duty definitely needs to do a better job of appealing, to the core Call of Duty community. But this year was probably for them a really good decision. To try to appeal to more players, more casual players. And so yeah, we'll see if it can last for a long time. My one thing on this statistic that Activision gave us though is that Call of Duty Ghost was mostly played on the 360. And so Call of Duty Ghost probably had a higher playtime, but they're like, oh, we're talking about current gen. And so they didn't include all the time that was played on the 360 and PS3 for Call of Duty Ghost. So I wouldn't quite say that this is the most played game since Black Ops 2, but it's definitely one of the most played games for sure, at least since Call of Duty Ghost in its first month of release. But it also probably won't be able to survive as long as Black Ops 3 did. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on, just the casual player in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, because there are quite a bit of them, and unfortunately, my skill-based matchmaking is too high to where I can't get any of them. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.